2famous Futuristic Glo type beats. So usually I start with the strings, and if you don't know music theory, like I'm not very good at it, but I know some stuff. Like these are triads, so start with whatever root note you want, and then so this is in D major, so I could go to B4, but I skip that and go to C sharp, and then next one I can go to is E5, so it makes a triad. So you need a 3 gap and a 2 gap. Obviously you can do it like here, where it's a 2 gap then a 3 gap. It doesn't really matter. It has different sounds. Like this is how this sounds, but then this is how this sounds. What I did was take out the lows. I took out this frequency and added some reverb, and on the pad all I did was take out the lows and then take out the highs. I don't know why I did that on separate ones, but and then this is like a gated pad. I think it's either a gated pad or ARP, yeah. And this is also just copying that exact pattern of the strings. Like, it follows it. But I've just gotten rid of these. So this is just a layering again, and adding a sound on top just to switch it up, make it sound better. And then I just took out the lows and then boosted the mids a bit. And this is the lead. So on this, all I did was take out the lows, I put a bit of delay and some reverb. And I mean, me personally, I don't really tend to mix a lot. Like the stuff I've shown you is like pretty basic stuff I'm doing. I'm not really doing too much with the mix. I'm just taking out the low end so the 808 doesn't clash. It's pretty like basic stuff. And next I'll play the 808. Really all this is, I'm just following the root notes. Like if I was to pitch this up, like this is just that down an octave. I put a slide note just so it changes it up a bit. Like Sosa used to do this a lot. It just adds to it, just makes it better. And I layered that with a kick. This is what the kick sounds like. And a lot of these sounds are from Bilingi's Futuristic Glo kit. I'll link that in the description. It's a really good kit. It has like a ton of sounds that are just like really good for this. And there's VST presets, there's mixer presets. Like for the 808, I'm pretty sure I used one of his. I think I can't remember, but I think this is it anyway. I used his master. I'll show the master at the end, but yeah, so for the 808 I just took out all the highs, put a bit of distortion, boosted some of the lows and the mids, and then took out the mids and the highs here. So yeah, and this is the hi-hat. It doesn't sound very good without the context, but in the context of the beat it sounds really good. Sometimes it won't sound good by itself, but then in context it'll sound good. So if you end up making a pattern that's like kind of weird, kind of try and like trust it, figure it out, and like see what will work with it, because sometimes it could come out fine. And for the hi-hat, I just took out the lows. Now this is a snare. This is how it sounds, and then I layered it with a clap. This is how it sounds. This is a really basic pattern. There's nothing too much to it, no mixing. And then this is like the same with the hi-hat. It sounds a bit weird by itself, but in the context it sounds good with the beat. So no mixing done on that either. Chant. very basic pattern, just adding more bounce to the beat. And then crash. And then I just added some sound effects, like this is the riser with the reverse crash, and just adds a crazy impact on the drop. For the master, all I did was use Fruity Love filter. If you want to copy this, you can. This is like the, I'll show you how it sounds. It's this part. Does that effect. So this is what you need on the first bit. This is what you need for the second bit. And other stuff you can use is like gross beat. There's a lot of good effects on there for messing around with the beat, just making it sound crazy. Tape stop, it just makes it so like just like the, I don't know how to explain it. You know, if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. But yeah, this is from Blingy's kit. It'll be in the description. Yeah, so all it is a soft clipper and multi-band compressor. I usually just have a soft clipper, and that's it. I think that's usually what I have for my master. I don't usually do too much. And this is how the beat sounds. And if you look on the side, it says prod.mxrcus 2023 kit. I'm trying to learn sound design, so I'll have a kit out before the end of the year. I'm aiming on doing 2. I'll do one for like Ken Carson, Homicide Gang, or like those type of sounds. And I'll have like a Futuristic Glo, Modern Glo, like mashed together. I'll have them segmented within the kit though. And there'll be a free taster of the kit, so it'll be like some sounds, not all of them, because I'm planning on selling it for around like $15 maybe. So you can expect that before the end of the year, at least one of them. There'll definitely be one. Oh, also my boy White Christmas 17 got an album coming out next month. I'm producing a lot on there. It's called Nitrix Racer 1, so expect that. You should go listen to him if you haven't. He's pretty good. He's gonna have a feature from Acid Soldier, production by like CP. So if you're into like 2famous, you'll probably like his music, so you should probably go check that out. Yeah, I'll leave a link in the description for his stuff too.